Hey, what's going on guys, Tanner here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Survivalist Master Calling card inside of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now I did a similar video to this explaining how to get the, I believe it is the Zombie Hunter. As you can see right here, that video, I might have an annotation if I remember. Yeah, definitely go check that out if you want to know how to get that done. But let's get into the video. So first, Survivalist, Gambler 3. Now Gambler is use the mystery box 150 times. Now, if you're new to zombies or if this is your first Call of Duty, the mystery box is a weapon box in a sense that you pay 950 points for to spin. It'll give you a random weapon. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that though. And my trick for this is literally just every time you want a new weapon, spin it. So at the end of every round, I just go spin the box a few times and get new weapons. Even if you don't like the weapons you get, just cycle through them a bunch. And that one's not too hard. If you've been playing zombies for even a little bit, that one you should have had done already. But that's my advice to you. Now, Soda Popper. Now, this one can be difficult if you're kind of new to zombies or if you don't play it too much. But what I recommend you guys doing is getting a friend in the game. You guys can get to a decent amount or decently high level. I would recommend the Giant for this. But get you guys to a high level, then get enough points. So after you've already bought in all 4 perks, down yourself on purpose, let your teammate revive you, and then go rebuy all the perks. That'll help just get through and cycle everything faster. Now, off the shelf, now this is buy 200 weapons off the walls inside of any zombies map. Now, this one I didn't get. This one I actually had to grind for. What I basically did was just went on the Giant, got to about round 30, had about 30,000 points, and I just went through the Shiva and RK5 and I just went back and forth buying each of them off the wall until I got 200 weapons. It took me a couple tries, but this one's really not too hard. You could probably get it in one game if you just have enough points. But yeah, that one is more or less something you have to go for unless you just play a lot of zombies, and you should have it. Now we have Open Sesame, open 150 doors. Now this you can do many different ways. You could go in solo, which is how I got it, because in solo you don't have other people to buy doors for you. So for instance, if you're playing multiplayer, you can have one friend open one door, one friend open the other, then you open the next. But if you're playing solo, you have to open every door. So on the Giant especially, I opened every single door no matter what, just for the simple factor of it gives you a lot of XP and to get this little challenge done. So now to Helping Hand. Helping Hand isn't really that hard. Just go into a random game, and most of the time you'll play with kids that are level 1 to 10 and have never played zombies in their life, and this one's not very hard. You could probably get it done within, I would say, a few games. If not, just have your friend go in a game and just revive them a lot. But yeah, that one's not too hard. Now, Survivor, survive to the end of 100 rounds. This one seems a little bit difficult, but if you really think about it, I could personally get to the Giant. I could get to round 25 with pretty much ease. If you have the Giant, get the Draken out of the box, or really any weapon, just sit on the catwalk. And if you get it Pack-a-Punch, you should be able to get to 25. And if you're talking about Shadows of Evil, now this one could be a little more difficult if you don't have the Season Pass unlocked, just for the simple factor that if you're a casual zombies player, so you don't like to do the rituals or anything, this is going to be hard for you. But you could still at least get to around 10, 15, maybe even 20 without doing any of the rituals. But after that, you're probably going to need a Pack-a-Punch weapon, and that's where everything's going to go downhill for you. Now, Constructionator. This one was by far the hardest one, in my opinion. Build 20 craftable items, because I mostly played the Giant over Shadows of Evil. But what happened was I had 10 out of 20, and right before this video, I spent about an hour and a half, and that seems like a lot of time, but I just put some YouTube videos on, watched some of my videos, put them in the background, and what I did basically was just go into a Shadows of Evil game, go get to about round 3 or 4 and get all the shield parts, ones that located in canals, the Footlight, and the Waterfront District. Buy the perk machines. They should be around that area. Just go get them, and then just go simply build them. It takes about 5,000 points. I would just go do that in the game. And I've been meaning to do it for a while because that was the last thing I needed to do to bring you guys this video. And then we got Handyman, rebuild 150 barriers. This one didn't really take me too long because I do play quite a bit of zombies. But I would recommend just going into solo and just staying in the beginning room. And just buy a pistol or whatever, doesn't matter. Buy the Shiva, the RK5. And just sit in the spawn room, and then just after every round, rebuild barriers. And then obviously if you die or whatever, just restart, because it's one of those where you get probably 20 to 30 a game if you really try for them. So that one's not too big of a deal. And then Power Grab, grab 200 power-ups. Now for this one, basically whenever you see a power-up in the game, just automatically try to go for it. If you're having trouble with this one, try to use some of the gobble gums. If you've gotten any of the mega gobble gums that drop power-ups, that'll help a lot because those count toward it. And then you will be granted the Survivalist Master calling card, as you can see down there. It's the moving car, guy holding a shotgun. Not the craziest one. Most of the zombie ones aren't too crazy, as you can see by that one. But yeah, so Gum Gobbler, I should say, is definitely the hardest. I do not have a single one, and even some of the bigger YouTubers, they don't have them. So these are really hard because obviously you need some just like burned out ethnical enhancement. Those are a lot harder to do because you need to get the gobble gums, but I will try to get you that as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if this helped you, don't forget to leave a like, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. It's been Tanner, and I'll see you guys in the next one.